So it's been a month since I've used this Samsung Galaxy Z Fold4, and in this video I'll be sharing the new features and also the day-to-day improvements of this phone. And if you're still thinking if you want to buy this Samsung Galaxy Z Fold4 or not, well, I highly recommend you to watch this video because you will know if I will personally recommend you to buy this phone or not. Starting with the new form factor improvement here on the cover screen, I really do feel more comfortable on using it as a normal smartphone, and I only unfold it once or twice when necessary throughout my daily usage compared to the Fold3 5G. Now, it may not seem to have much difference on camera, but when you get it physically on your hands with the wider cover display here, it's not just making easier with one-handed use, but even better for two-handed user experience, especially on typing. Because I did use the cover screen on replying text or search on my maps or browse my social media accounts, but of course, comparing it to the regular smartphone display, it is still a narrower display, so I'll get some typo from time to time. But it's really much more comfortable using it with one hand compared to the Fold3 5G. And this wider form factor also makes viewing things much more enjoyable and clearer when it comes to reading comments, text, watching videos or playing games too. Next one from the Outlook design will be the slimmer hinge and weight at only 263 grams. If you compare it to the previous generations, the hinge is really much more slimmer and the weight is much lighter. This makes it easier and less bulkier when carrying it in your pocket with you. And speaking about carrying it out with you whenever you go, one factor that made me more confident in bringing it along regardless of what activities I'm doing will be its IPX8 water resistant feature. With that, now I got less worries on my outing since recently are always on rainy days, right? Not to mention, this is the first foldable smartphone to have IPX8. So I can safe to say that this phone can be a worry-free day-to-day smartphone now. For the inner 7.6-inch tablet-like display, it may seem the same as you still got the noticeably creased line here, but hey, it's a foldable. You still get some lines eventually when you use it for long. So I think that will not be my main concern for now, because most importantly for me is whenever I fold out for a large tablet-like display here, how practical it is for me to use. So aside from the physical aspect here, I really find huge improvements on the software and UI compatibility for the foldable feature. One thing for sure, the brightness now has gotten brighter compared to the previous generations, and also you got less noticeable under-screen display. This really improves the enjoyability when watching videos or playing games on this large display. And with this new docks feature on the bottom, it just makes things super easy to access like a tablet or laptop. Whenever you want to access to your most used app, just tap the icon on the bottom to open it up. Multitasking on it has always been the key features for Fold series too. So no complaints on that. And after using it for a month, I find myself using my laptop lesser now too. Now coming into performance wise, with the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 here, it really makes things smoother even with some of my gaming time on it. And even though it has the same battery as last year, because of the Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 here, I can nearly squeeze out a full day of battery life with a single charge. But if I go on heavy usage with the cameras and games, it gives me around 5 to 6 hours of screen on time. Now another thing I like about the Fold4 this time will be the new camera improvements. With the 50 megapixel main camera now, I can really use it to shoot nice pictures and videos out of it, and also high quality selfies when using the rear cam. So that concludes my video for the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold4 review, and that's all I want to share after using it for a month. And I think most of you guys noticed that, why I didn't use specs or I didn't use data to show you guys the improvement, because in this video I just want to be as raw and as close to a real life user experience to show you guys how is it using this after a month, rather than using the data to show you the improvements. So personally, I can conclude that if you are having the budget and you're looking for a new way to use your smartphones, well, this Samsung Galaxy Z Fold4 is really the smartphone to go for. Or if you're finding a combination for a day-to-day use and also a multitasking for your work, well, just go for it. So let me know anything else you want to know that I missed out in this video in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Joshua C. Bye bye.